and India reported a new record surge this morning in COVID cases as more than 55,000 new patients were registered in the last 24 hours, according to the data that's just been released by the Union Health Ministry. The Health Ministry said that over 6.42 lakh samples were tested yesterday, which is the highest so far. Now, the total number of deaths in the country is 35,747. So, India recording the fifth highest number of deaths in the world. In the last 24 hours, 779 deaths have been reported. Well, news now from Maharashtra, which is the worst affected state. And while Maharashtra reported its highest ever daily cases with over 11,000 new cases, Mumbai remains stable with 1,208 new cases being reported from the city. The city reported 53 new deaths, while the state reported 266 COVID deaths. Now, the worst affected city at this point continues to be Pune with 1,889 new cases and 52 deaths. So let's go across to Saurabh for more on this story. And Saurabh, so while Mumbai, seems to have stabilized, the worry is now in Pune and other adjoining districts which are seeing a surge in cases.
Absolutely, and Pune has now obviously emerged as the district with the highest number of active cases, close to 50,000, 48,000 plus active cases. And that's something that perhaps is also a result of the testing strategy. Now, why you ramp up testing, you increase numbers, you will find more cases. That's an established norm. Also, what is happening, and which the ICMR also hinted at, is perhaps true in Maharashtra most visibly, given the fact that they said that there's not going to be one particular peak for the entire country. In fact, it's going to be different region wise or different state wise. And within Maharashtra, if you see, Mumbai had its peak in June, and now Pune has its peak in July. And this is, of course, also the result of testing strategy. Now, if you concentrate all your testing in an area that you believe to be a hotspot, and if you ramp up your testing there, you're likely to find more cases. Versus if you spread out your testing across areas where perhaps the spread of the virus is not that visible, then you might actually have a balance in the number of cases that will come up. So, in what is happening in Mumbai and Pune, which have been hotspots, is there's concentrated testing in these areas. And as a result of that testing strategy as well, what you have is a high number of cases being reported from within the cities itself or within surrounding areas of the city. Now, in Pune, it's Pimpri-Chinchwad and, of course, Pune rural. In Mumbai, while Mumbai seems to have stabilized, there are other places like Thane, which includes the municipal corporations of Kalyan Dombivli and Mira Bhayandar, along with the Thane Municipal Corporation and the rural areas and the Bhiwandi Municipal Corporation. So, all of these things are being put together in terms of testing strategy to see how and where the virus is spread. And it seems that the hotspots now is, of course, Mumbai, surrounding areas, and Pune, with Pune actually reporting a high number of cases. In fact, if one has to go by the statistics, it's 2 in about every 10 cases in Maharashtra, and the active cases is also the highest in Pune.